why not?
Alright. Sonic
the Hedgehog.
It's
I forgot this had
multiplayer?
multiplayer. What the fuck? It's been so long since I played
who are we
this.
playing as? Sonic, Cream, Tails, Knuckles.
This isn't right. This isn't my save file. We gotta delete this and make another save file. We gotta start completely butt fucking over.
Are you sure you want me to delete the video?
Yeah, fuck it. I can get them all again. Who cares? I bought this game again. I had this game as a kid, but I bought it again because why not? I want it, and because I sold it as a kid because I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah. So also R is your trick thing. You can hit up and R and do like a double jump, and you can hit like forward and R.
Alright, do we not have a spin dash?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you just hold down and then tap A.
Oh.
Yeah, it's modern-ish, classic Sonic-ish. It makes sense. Just same place.
Okay, there you go.
I mainly let you play first because you get a hang of Sonic Advance 2 again, for old time's sake.
Also, that's where they got the attack for Sonic's new sights, or his dash attack for mod. Yep.
Acrobat spin. And don't forget, you can also do up, which gives you at least a little bit more height with R. And that one too, like backflip thing, but who uses that? What was I trying to say a second ago? Hold on. I am kind of, tired-ish, but I can still handle this for the most part. But fuck, I don't know. It's Sonic Advance 2. Oh yeah. Why delete the save? Because it's not really my save file. I didn't get those characters myself. So I think... I mean, I got all the characters back when I was a kid anyway. But I'm just saying, like... Why not just do it again?
Yeah.
Just for the sake of it. And this is I guess you can consider this more like a trial and error type Let's Play. Because we'll see how we feel after this episode. I've been wanting to do Sonic Advance 2 myself for like a while. I just haven't done it yet. Because... I don't know. I just didn't want to play Sonic Advance 2. But I used to love this game a lot.
I want to stop on red for the bonus.
Yeah. I used to love this game as a kid. Even technically 3.
You want to do Act 2?
Nah, we'll just do it by zone.
Okay.
I think that would make our lives slightly easier.
Is there only 2 acts, or is it Sonic 1 where it's 3 acts?
I want to say there's only 2.
Okay. Most games nowadays do 2 acts.
This is at least closer to modern, I feel, than it was.
I always thought Sonic's GBH sprite was so cool.
It is. I still think it's pretty cool. I remember back in the day thinking that like that speed boost thing would do anything. I mean, besides giving me extra speed, like the after image was like, I don't know, like, oh, I could do more with it somehow, but you can't. It's just speed. It's just telling you that you're going faster.
Like, it's cool, but it's not needed.
It's not needed, but I think it is nice to have, because then it can just tell me, like, okay,
yeah,
I am
speed.
going fast. Yeah, I'm at top speed now, so. Because Sonic 1 don't fucking do that. Sonic 1's like, are you at the edge of the screen yet?
I still think the boost that's in Sonic Rush is super cool.
Oh, yeah. I think I just want to beat Sonic Rush. I don't know.
I think the first time I played Sonic Rush, I played as Blaze. I'm like, who the heck is this character? He's kind of cool.
Who's this fucking loser?
And then I didn't know it was from, oh, this is how you get, Dream.
Yeah, you get all the characters via boss. So that's why I pretty much was like, who cares? We can just get him back. So the trick with this fight, you will get more rings. If I remember correctly, you just kind of want to wait from, like, you want to... Because I think he attacks where you are, so you're going to have to, like, wait for him to, like, yeah, get, like, mid and then go forward type thing. Like, be in the middle screen and then go forward. That way he does, like, a longer attack. I forget what the...
He does go where you are.
What was the first boss in Sonic Advance 3? Wasn't he the one that has like the spinny platform jump shit you gotta do while you're fighting him.
I don't remember 3's first boss.
Actually, if I remember correctly, I think 3's first boss is just actually a pretty easy shit boss. It just... I think it's Sonic Advance 2 that has that spinning platform boss thing. That one is terrible.
So this is the first game that Cream was not introduced, but
As far as I know, yeah, kind of.
playable.
Because I don't think she was in Sonic Adventure until DX, I think. I could be wrong. But
So do you think Cream's dad's name is Chocolate? Because you have
Vanilla.
vanilla, you have chocolate, and you have cream.
But wouldn't Chocolate be more like a name that's more like a family-related situation? Like they would name their kids, you know, Vanilla and Chocolate?
Maybe.
And then like... I fucking hate this one. Oops! Not that I hate it, I just think it's boring.
Or was it Victor?
Well, Vector is... He's interested in her mom.
Yeah,
He's not the actual dad.
I know. I think canon that they are dating.
Oh, yeah. That'd be dope.
I don't remember what it was, but it's like I like Mills, and it's like Latinos are better. That's the thing, Shadow. Mills can be Latina.
Yeah. He's not wrong.
My God, that's lame.
Ooh. Sonic Advance 2.
So the second level's instead of water for once in Sonic's like history.
It's just pure fucking fire.
This is Red Hot Mountain.
Pretty much.
Was all of
Except
the
that's
acts
cool.
in 2, except for Ice Cap, was it based off colors?
Who do what now?
In Sonic Advance, or not Advance, Adventure, the levels are all like colors.
Sonic Adventure 1?
Yeah, so it's like you have Emerald Coast. What's the gusty one called?
Windy Valley.
Oh, it's windy, so no, it's not colors. So you have Red Mountain. What was this Ice Cap?
Final Egg.
Yeah, so it's not all colors. I thought
No.
they were all colors.
Not that I know. I think, yeah, no.
Because Emerald and Red. What's another zone that's in that? Oh, you have
Lost City. Lost World.
Lost World. Then there's the Carnival one.
Fuck! Oh yeah, you can't home attack, but you have to be, I think, within a certain distance to do it. It's really particular.
Twinkle Park, that's what it's called.
Yes.
I was like, I know it's at the tip of my tongue.
There's a way to get down there, I just forget. Oh well, it's Sonic Advance 2. As in, who gives a shit?
Yes,
I'm just
so-
gonna run forward.
One plus about classic Sonic is it doesn't matter where you go, the end is ahead.
Typically it is within a good reach, but depending on which Sonic game you're playing, it might be harder than other to get to that point.
Yep.
'Cause,
AKA Labyrinth Zone.
uh,
Also that sand one from 3.
3? Yeah, Sandopolis. Fuck
Yeah, I hate that freaking one.
Got the stupid ghosts.
Yep. I think this is the first time they introduce the Boo.
Oh yeah,
Is it Boo? Big?
King Boom Boom. King Boom Boom, whatever the fuck. Well, that's Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, but those ghosts do show up in Sonic 3. The King one, I think, is just
Specifically,
yeah. Or those red coin or whatever they're called.
who cares? You need 7 of them. Fuck that.
Yep.
It's either 5 or 7. I'm pretty sure it was like 7.
I do remember in elementary school, someone had this game, and I was like, I'm trying to figure out how to get all the Chaos Emeralds. I'm like, oh, I know how to do it. Let me do it for you. And I just played the first level and beat it as fast as possible. I'm like, yep, that's not how you do it, but I just wanted to play the game. And after I beat the level, it's like, you don't know what you're doing. And I'm like, nope, I just wanted to play the game.
I just want to play. It's kind of weird. I guess you could say it's kind of off top. Not really off topic. Oh, I like this boss fight. This was always kind of fun.
We already did Act 2. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's Sonic Adventure. It's Sonic Advance 2 at the very beginning, where everything's kind of fast, but then eventually it's gonna get shit. Oh, I promise, they'll show up. Once we hit the music stage, we'll be like, yeah, fuck this game. You mentioned playing game in school, and there's a Let's Play I've had in mind I wanted to do, and I'm like, we could have done that, which is Mario 64 DS.
Oh, DS.
Yep, I have it on Wii U.
Oh.
So, I mentioned that because I remember, like, there was a kid, you might remember him. I'm not gonna say his name, but fuck. Just in case.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
I remember, like, I think he got his head busted open, had stitches, things like that, but, that's not specific, but still. I remember, like, I think he was actually playing the game. Yeah, I think he was playing it, and I saw it, and I'm like, hey, I like that game. I played it on 64. He's like, yeah, so? Okay. He wasn't really a friend of mine, just more like a slight acquaintance-ish guy that I knew. I guess you could say it's more like he took advantage of my kindness.
Yeah.
It's like I let him borrow my calculator, and then he was like, "Oh, I still need it for other classes." And like, give me, you know, I ripped out his hand, like, give me the fuck back. Like he tried, like, you know, running off with it. You know, all he got was the case. But I got my calculator, so I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
Oh, it matters.
Yeah, you can't like trust kids in schools.
I remember there's a field trip in elementary. I took to a city, a different city,
Yeah.
and we had to be on the bus like for like 3 hours, I think it was. And we could bring stuff and food.
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I remember I brought one of my games, and one of the kids we sat was at the seat. We couldn't find his game because it fell between, well, 3 different people.
Oh.
And it was like all spacey sitting on it, and like, oh, stop trying to stick my game up your ass. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not my intention, but okay.
That'd be mine. I'm the ass sticker. As in, I stick things up my ass all the time. Okay, not all the time. I usually wait like a couple months because I bleed out my ass. I'm like, okay, you know what? I should probably take a break from that. Look, man, when you're trying to get off, you do some things.
So this is supposed to be the gambling level, pretty much, of
I
this
get,
game.
yeah, the casino-esque.
Yeah.
You could say that. Yeah, this is the closest thing you're going to get to anything that's related to that.
Which I
Swing yard.
personally would probably like to have this, because the casino levels just always annoyed me.
I absolutely agree. You know, I shun the music level a lot, but it's really not that bad. It just... There's, like, very small parts that I don't like. With the bouncy instrument sections, I think, like, in Act 2, that I'm, like... I used to suck dick at. So, it kind of gives me bad memories. Ice Cap, same thing. It's kind of just very... mid, I guess.
Oh, Ice Cap's in this game still?
Yeah. At least I think it was...
It's just a nice level. Oh, that's an enemy. I thought that was just a thing.
If I remember correctly, I think it's actually just called Ice Cap, but I could be wrong. We'll find out one way or another.
It's just like in Sonic Adventure 1. Oh,
That's a pit. That, weirdly enough, for some reason, even though we're doing the, you know, the dash thingy, we can't just land on it. I don't know why that doesn't work.
yeah, Sonic Adventure. What, this far back? Damn.
Yeah, sucks ass.
They also just use Ice Cap. It's like that's.
Oh yeah, they
untreated.
did. Yeah, they did. Like, it's just straight up. Yeah, that just does that. It doesn't do anything special. But yeah, I forgot that was actually a level. Technically, was Ice Cap.
Like, I don't really like how the fact that you reuse zones.
It
Granted-
depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
Also, the spin move can do damage to enemies. And if you're wondering, you can only do those acrobat things when you're launching off of a bouncy.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you knew how that all worked properly. I know you played SA2, 3, Sonic Advance 3.
I know that's gonna.
See, why does that not fucking... Like, even though you springed on it, it's still not letting you just jump up to it. I am so confused.
Okay, I'm just gonna. There we go.
Okay, that was weird.
'Cause I don't want to jump off and then die again. Is that really the end
Yeah,
of the stage
that's
I
it.
died?
Okay, so it's yellow you want to land on, not red.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I forget which one it was, to be
You
honest.
would think red would be because it's further out.
You would think, yeah. But I think it's more. I think that it's more points worth because it's like, oh, you're going at top speed. It takes more skill to stop, like a fast super halt.
Yeah. Instantly, too, yeah.
Because, like, Sonic could easily just fucking run clear across that platform. You know, with no trouble. But it's much cooler watching him just break and just... Yeah.
I want to see him go slow, because that's the opposite of what Sonic's supposed to do.
Well, when you do that, you get things called Sonic Labyrinth, so no. You shouldn't do that. I still find it funny that Eggman's best trick was giving Sonic slow shoes.
Hey, it worked.
It fucking worked.
Well,
made
it didn't
terrible
work.
Fucking game. Yeah, he still beat him.
Yeah, but it's technically the best thing he could have done.
But that was the closest thing that I think Eggman's ever done to getting close to kicking Sonic's ass. Also, Sonic Spinball was pretty close too. Like making the entire environment a fucking one of these platforms. One of the bouncies, like it's higher bounce, I think. So that's how they kind of want you to get across that. Technically, you still did it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Look, there's our Samus wall jumping.
There we go.
But I bring up Spinball because like he made everything around you a pinball arena, like a pinball area. So Sonic has to like not use his speed to his advantage anymore. The one thing he's good at, speed. Which
that was a joke in Sonic Boom, where Sonic had to go slow, and he was like, "Oh, I don't like this."
Yeah.
Sonic Boom is such a good cartoon.
It's funny.
I like that one episode where like Eggman gets kicked out of his house, so he's living with Sonic.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, we gotta get rid of him.
Eggman was always kind of a fun character in that show.
I feel like ever since like I'll say not Sonic Adventure 2, but more Sonic Colors.
Yep.
He becomes more like
a dimwit.
Yeah, and like he's smart, but he's dumb.
Right. He's Plankton. He's like an evil, dumb, smart guy. Like,
okay, that doesn't make me go up there.
Like, Plankton is smart, but he's definitely... You know, he's fallen for dumb things. Kind of.
Yeah.
Not to the extent that Eggman does. He's not that much of a dimwit as Eggman, but... The fact that, like, SpongeBob's able to just kind of just be dumb around him and just get past his smarts, I guess, is... Well, it's just SpongeBob humor in general.
This has to be near the end of the stage. It like looks like it's getting to the
There
end.
you
It is. Oh, blue's not bad.
You still got a boss.
Yeah. At least we're going through this kind of quick.
Yeah, honestly.
I know like 3 out of 8 zones, but...
See, the thing is, like, I remember... Oh, this one sucks, but it's not too hard. You gotta wait for the platform to show up. You gotta wait for it, yeah, to do that. It's like the Sonic Adventure 1 fight, kind of, for Eggman's final Sonic. You can't blow those things up, though. The shooty things. By jumping on them, basically.
I just jumped into that.
And you can't reach the top one just by... Yeah, you have to wait for, like, at least another one to show up. The thing is, you kind of want to... It takes more time, but you could always just jump on when it has that thingy. Which I think takes, like, maybe, like, a couple of hits, like 3 hits, maybe, to destroy. And then just let that be destroyed, stand on top of it for free. You know, every once in a while, Eggman will give you free access, thank God, but...
Probably be there fast enough. Oh, thanks for the free act. Nope, never mind.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I feel about the whole fact of, like, boss fights have to be a running section. Because, again, back in, like, say, Sonic 1, you just stand in one place and let Eggman float around you and you kick his ass. For a lot of, like, classic Sonic, they did that. Hell, even, like, modern kind of... Not modern, but, Sonic Adventure 1 has a few.
That just launched me off.
Because the reason why... I mean, I don't hate these by any means. It's just that... When you play a lot of, like, old classic Sonic shit, you kind of get used to just not having to run toward them. And then when it's like this, you're having to fight against running as well as the boss.
Yeah.
You get knocked back, and, well, you gotta go back up to him again.
Why did I just randomly get momentum?
You did the homing attack thing on rings.
Uh,
Kind of like think of it like a light speed dash as well. So yeah, if you double tap, of course it does that thingy.
play slow until I get fucking rings.
I'm not gonna lie, I think there's a possibility that rings might have ran out. Like you kind of cycle through this area.
Oh no.
Yeah. God damn it, I forgot. I thought they were infinite for a while, but nope. But Eggman should be close to dead.
I just want to play so slow because I don't want to redo this whole. Oh
He's
my!
dead.
Thank
That's it.
God.
That's it for him. Yeah, it's funny. It's talking about playing reminds me of that episode where he took SpongeBob, you know, from the bet, and then SpongeBob, of course, didn't want to do anything, and then he had like a whole SpongeBob robot.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put your brain in a robot.
That's it. You just lost your brain privileges. Oh, it's called Ice Paradise. Okay, I kept thinking it was Ice Cat for like the longest time.
I thought you got the fire and ice place.
Fuck this place. Yeah, I did, didn't I? That sucks.
I got the beachy music.
Fucking hate this one. Said about the last two. I know what I said. I love Sonic Advance 2 though. Fuck me, I hate Ice Paradise. I'd rather go to a Gangsta's Paradise for this bullshit. I think there's a pit down there. I don't remember dead offhand what's a pit or not, but I'm scared to find out.
At least there's a town nearby that can catch us.
True. The good thing about Sonic Advance 2 is I feel like it's a lot more easily accessible. Like, it's a lot easier to play than it was Sonic Advance 1. Sonic Advance 1 levels were just kind of a little bit more painful, as in, like, pits. Just goddamn everywhere, it felt like.
Yeah.
So, I never beat Sonic Advance 1, but I got far enough to where it's like, yeah, this sucks. I don't like this one.
One thing I liked about Sonic Advance 3 was the
team mechanic?
the team-up thing.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much everybody's thing with that game. It's like, we just like the team stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Now go looking for the chows.
Fuck
Stupid.
that. Yeah, fuck that.
Right. I have beat 3 though, because I remember getting to the last zone, kept dying, and eventually beat it. And I was like, let's go! I'm a Sonic Master.
I also have beat it as well. One of these is a pit, I think.
I remember the first one was called Route 99.
Yeah, whatever it was. Route something. Oh, we're going down. Not like it matters. I don't care where we're going. I just want to go.
This reminds me of the Sonic Shuffle map. I don't know. I know there's a nice one.
Oh, there's probably a lot of things in that game.
All I remember is fuck those lights.
I don't, I never played Sonic Shuffle, so...
Me neither. I just remember that one joke.
Was that from Brutal Moose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They spinning like that, you know? Fuck those lights.
It's so weird, because, like, I remember... Yep, that's a pit. I remember thinking, like, Brutal Moose was funny back in the day, but I had no fucking clue what any of the jokes there were, because I don't remember any of them. I remember him being shirtless in one of them. That's it. That's the only thing I remember.
This is always like sometimes like I'll remember him and I'm like, okay. I'll watch one of his videos. I'm like, oh, I remember him. He's funny.
And then you're like...
And I just don't watch it again.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Peanut Butter Gamer. Ugh.
Oh yeah, same. Always noticed him as like the Zelda guy.
Yeah, I can see that. Monster Hunter. Well, that's more pro Jared, I guess. Also showing his cock. That's a pro Jared move.
Oh, that's a classic.
One guy I really don't like, and I think is just...
Also stealing someone else's wife. Also classic.
Oh, yeah. We all like doing that.
Yeah, we love cucking our other content creators.
Absolutely. But one YouTuber I don't like, it's kind of more like a Nintendo YouTuber, is Nathaniel Bandy.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's kind of like, he does like top 10-ish stuff.
Yes, yeah, I know.
And
Because I think I saw he had like a ranking series.
yeah.
And I'm like, no, I can't do this because people are going to think I copied. But then like,
Fuck 'em.
that's the thing about YouTube, everyone's done everything.
My BTS series is probably a copy of somebody else's, who knows? I mean, it's probably not like I don't think it's the most popular thing, but like I definitely think like someone's probably done it before.
Yeah,
once.
and besides, when it comes to ranking stuff, everyone does that.
Everyone.
There's a Taylor's video every like weekend I see.
People love them. Hell, I still watch fucking ranking lists all the time. You know?
Yeah, because I want to know why they picked my favorite game in F tier.
Right. I want to know and hate on that fucking opinion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I decided DMC reboot is in 5 because it ruined Dante. It's like,
That's a terrible opinion.
well, actually, no, you're right. It did ruin Dante, but you know.
That didn't ruin Dante. We still had Dante.
Yeah.
We still had Dante from 3 and 4. Who cares about the one from 1 and 2? Character-wise.
But 1 is classic.
It is, but I like playing. I'm just saying, like,
He is.
I don't like
Dante.
Actually, that's true. Never mind. He is a fun Dante. It's just 2 is just kind of there.
I was now my stomach.
Yeah. We should have gotten food.
I'll have both of our stomachs keep growling.
There it goes again. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, did I even have food?
I have no
I
honest
don't
clue.
think so.
You didn't get a burger or anything.
Nah, because you guys got food, and I was like, I'll grab something, but I didn't grab anything.
Yeah, because we went to, gas station.
Yeah. I know you're about to do it again. I can feel it. You better stop. This is one day I was at work, and one of the things was like screeching in my ear. And it's only because I sometimes talk to myself when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Because I'm in one of the like pods and no one else can hear me. So I was talking to myself, and the thing's just screeching. I'm like, shut the fuck up! And then it did it again. I'm like, do it one more time. I dare you. I double dog dare you. And then it shut up. I'm like,
yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought, dude.
Shut the fuck up, stomach. I know there's no food in your stomach, but there's not much I can do.
I don't know how... I feel kind of uncomfortable with the idea of playing a Sonic game with somebody that's hungry at the same time. I don't know if you know what I'm getting at here, but...
Because of chili dog?
Well, no, because of the internet. When I think of Sonic, and I think of people being hungry, I think of war, and I think of inflation.
It's not...
That's a combination of Sonic a lot. Is Fat Amy.
What?
Or eating Sonic.
I never understood that. Like, everyone has their own, like...
Oh, I get it.
Things, but, like... To me, I just don't care that much for it. When I hate when I'm, like, looking up a character and then, like, the first thing I see is just, like... Diaper and stuff. I'm like, why? Because I remember I looked up,
I hate this boss, too.
Because, I think I just told you this. This guy who did,
Fuck, that's why.
an achievement for all the Majora's Mask.
God, fuck!
And he had Crimea, and Crimea has, big assets.
Yeah.
And I remember I'm like, I'm gonna look up this character. First thing I see is this character in diapers. I'm like, why? Why?
Why not?
Why?
Especially when they're filled.
Exactly. It's just like, why? Why?
I prefer them when they're filled.
Yeah, filled with me. Like, that's fine. But, like, when it's some other
Fuck!
things, it's not as great. This boss just looks annoying.
It is. Absolutely.
This is like one of those things you have to run and, like, just know the timing of the bomb.
Yeah. The timing's always the same. So, like, that doesn't really change, of course. Thank God for that.
But then it's going to get to a point where, like, you run out of rings, like I did.
Yep.
And then it's like, oh, well, that sucks.
Yep.
And then, of course, it flips over.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
I could have died there.
Could've.
It's so and then you get these weird platforms that just fucking are down or up or what. The running platform is like, it just goes down, it goes up. And it's like, this is just fucking Zone 4.
Why do they give an annoying boss so early?
I have no clue.
I think once you jump on it, it flips it over.
No, it does. But it also can flip over automatically on its own.
Oh.
Whenever it feels like. It's a time thing, too. See, if
Okay. So it's like, oh, by this, you should have jumped on it by this time. It's like, how can I jump on it when you have a fucking thing constantly exploding?
I mean, in all fairness, the strategy here is just wait for the bomb to go off. and stay here and do this. But, like, you still have to fight, you know, with the running part of it.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that sucks about this, is that you're constantly moving.
Yes.
I think the idea of Sonic Advance 2 is the fact of going fast.
Yeah, it wants you to have fun going fast. Which I like that concept about... Yeah, that's the premier thing about Sonic Advance, is just fast.
Well, now he's going faster.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a ring. Okay, I was that might be the end of
Actually, I think this is probably one of the few, possibly, that might just have infinite rings, but... Probably not.
Oh, there we go. I'll be funny if as soon as you say that, it's like, nope.
I wouldn't be surprised. But not to mention, like, I mean, at least, you know, if you happen to need more ring, you just fucking wait back, and then ring pop up. Because the missile can't hit you.
Yep.
So, you can get away that way. Honestly, the thing is, like, Sonic Advance 2 is still always a good game. It's just... It's Sonic, so you get those things that are like, oh, I gotta do this.
Sky Canyon.
Ooh. This one is the Sonic Advance 1 hits section. Just like
I thought I just landed in a pit too.
I think it's more so probably like Act 2 that does that more often, but yeah, you want to go left, yeah. But I'd still say that most, like, yeah, you're gonna see pits, especially on the rail grinding sections.
So this is just Rail Canyon.
Pretty much. It's worse.
Oh, there's a pit.
At least with Rail Canyon, I know what's coming up. I could see it. Honestly, looking back on it, is Sonic Heroes, the only blight of Sonic Heroes is the fact that, one, I mean, there's 4 fucking character hero things that you have to play that plays all the same stupid fucking missions in order. The main blight is the fact that...
That takes you to a pit.
Yeah. Oh, for this, you just want to run... Oh, you still gotta cross, but I'll explain them later. Yeah.
Where was I supposed to go?
Up. Somehow. Somewhere, I don't know. Sonic Heroes' only blight is just being fucking... I don't know. Sometimes just kind of boring, I guess.
Yeah.
It just... Frog Force is kind of there. Fucking Bingo's fine.
Oh my god, I didn't want to do that.
Death once again. Only halfway through this game.
Ugh. I thought the music world would have killed me. I think I found the thing that killed me.
For that first jump, you could always just hit up and R to get
Yeah,
up
that's what I did the second time, and then I forgot about it.
I was also gonna say, since it's like 12:30, we should go to like, we can always just take a break, go to McDonald's, and go get something to eat there. But they close at 1, I think.
I think so.
And there's another McDonald's a little further out that I think is open 24. Yeah, I think that's what they want us to do. Is jump up, which is weird because like there's no point of the game where they tell you that at all. There's nothing that specifies, no Omen Chow or nothing that says, by the way, did you know you could do this? You know, you just kind of have to figure it out yourself, I guess, or look in the manual if they had there.
Yeah.
But taking the top path would be the best idea because, oh, that could happen. But
Oh, that kid, that just killed me.
see what I mean by this is the Sonic Advance 1 fucking Windy Valley bullshit? Because it's this shit all over again. It's just pits and brown.
And cloud that you can't see.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, you might as well go up if you can.
There we go.
The thing is, if I remember correctly, up path is gonna be the best choice. I mean, I know it's the best choice in pretty much every Sonic game anyway, but unironically,
For this, if I'm
yeah.
So if I'm dead there because if I missed a jump, I would be... Oh, a checkpoint that is completely useless to me.
Honestly, yes, until we get an extra life, if that happens. If the game decides to be generous enough. Oh yeah, you gotta go do that now. And don't spin dash on it either, because it won't work. Pro tip for those that are wondering. Why don't you spin dash for it?
Oh my goodness, why can't I go on the rails?
There's also TV. We can get. Oh, you have to go back, left. Wait.
That's where I came from.
I could have sworn it was going to do that thing where it makes you go down instead. Or, actually, no, jump over it. If you can. That's what I could.
Unless I hold down, but nope. Let's do that.
Fuck me.
I can't even jump over it.
Maybe just let go of the D-pad, see what happens. Did that not do anything?
Nope.
The fuck? Okay, we can probably always just go back and try a different path. There's probably like another one we can get up to. If I had to guess, there probably is somewhere around here. Like,
Yeah, this just took us completely back.
yeah. Well, there's this path. I was gonna say, I said be careful of doing those just in case, because it seems like sometimes it just fucks up the rails. Which is weird, because this game is relatively pretty damn polished. It just seems like some things are just off.
I can't go that way.
I think that's a way we probably can come from.
Let's see if I can beat Act 1. That'd be great.
God, man, I have so much fond memories of playing this game. At least I have like good feelings when I played this game. Especially like on Game Boy. You just take it wherever. You just whip out Sonic Advance 1, like, yep, playing Sonic Advance 1. Playing Sonic Advance 1 at my grandpa's house. I'm having a gay old time. You're gonna want to go, yeah, that other path there.
A little fast.
There was the ending.
Yeah, but since I thought we were going the wrong way, but if I switch my controls, it would screw up if I don't go the other way. But I think that you can just hold forward. And I'm guessing there's no checkpoints.
I think we start back at that stage. Like, you have to start Act 1 again.
No, we're on Act 1 anyway.
I know, but you can do this.
Okay.
It does save.
Okay, so yeah, Sky Canyon.
Yeah. We don't have to keep going.
No, I think we can stop there because I think it's like
30 minutes?
yeah.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes in. I mean, do you want to finish the game in the future? Or is it just like, fuck it all together?
See, it's like 50-50. Like, we're on Act 5. There's only like 4 more.
I'll just call this a co-op and not call it a let's play.
Okay.
So that I won't make it a numbered one, so that way,
If it gets finished, it gets finished. If not,
hell, I can just do it on my own time.
yeah.
If need be. So, you know. As in, like, I could just let's play it in the future myself, single player, and then slog through it.
Okay.
Which is crazy because, like, I mean, we can still have it, like, to do it.
Yeah.
If we finish it, we finish it. If we don't, we don't. Which is crazy because, again, I used to love this game as a kid. Gotta watch my words there. I don't know. You know, yeah, I always hated this section or this section, but there was always like a charm to it. I still always loved just playing it. You know, the bosses may be kind of a hard and annoying, but you kind of get used to them. You get the patterns down. You're like, okay. Fucking Sky Canyon just, I think it's always just sucked.
Yeah. Maybe the acts afterwards are probably a little bit better, but that one in particular, just you go the bottom path, you don't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You're just fucked if you go bottom. Practically. I don't know. It's Sonic Advance 2.
Yeah.
It still holds a place in my heart, but
It's on both sides. We didn't give up halfway through. Well, we did go halfway through, but it wasn't like, ugh, it's Sonic, fuck Sonic.
right, yeah.
Because most of the time, like, when we get to Oil Plant, it's like, ugh, never mind, fuck Sonic.
Fuck Oil Plant.
Or whatever it's called, Oil Ocean.
Oil Ocean, yeah. Fuck that one. Have we ever attempted Sonic 3?
Nope. It's usually just Sonic 1 gets to
Yeah.
one of the later levels, and it's like, nope, never mind.
Yep. Mainly Labyrinth.
And then Sonic 2 is always, for me, when you get to Mystic Canyon, it's like, no, never mind. It's Sonic 2.
The thing about Labyrinth Zone is I used to think that you had to kill the boss in order to beat the zone. I think you just needed to get to the end where he's at, and then you're good. So I don't remember if you had to beat him or not. Like, I always try to, like, hit him. It's like, just run, I think. So if that's the case, that makes Labyrinth Zone 10 times easier than it was. I don't know. Either way, Sonic Advance is, it's still good stuff. You got a lot of fun characters you can play that do add something to them. Tails can fly, Cream can fly, I think, and use cheese to hit things. Knuckles can glide and climb.
I think Cream's an easy mode for this game because you can sit back, press square, and Cheese will still go and attack the boss.
Oh, yeah. Knuckles is probably the hard mode, I would assume.
Yeah.
Because he's just...
Gotta find those Chaos Emerald pieces.
It's fucking Knuckles.
Imagine if he still played, like, his Master and Emerald's Pieces hunt in a 2D song.
That would not be a bad... They would have to redesign the levels a little bit to fit it, but yeah, they could do that.
It would be interesting.
They should just give him the ability to fucking locate the special emblems anyway. I don't know. Either way, that's Sonic Advance 2. Possibly see you guys later for another one.
Maybe,
maybe not.
Who knows? We don't know.
It's not a hard game. It's just
we're
we
close
have to
to the
learn.
end.
Yeah, we're halfway through. It's one of those you're just gonna have to learn.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can tell you. You know, you got to remember. Oh yeah, that's right. That goes there. So yeah, see ya.